You're watching Amador County's #1 news and sports leader, TSPN.
And now, back to our sports show and the game of the week. Now in its 25th year, this week it's the CIF Sac Joaquin Section Les Schwab Tires Football Playoffs, presented by Farmers Insurance. The Hughson Huskies take on the Argonaut Mustangs at Argonaut, with your sportscasters Jim Vinciguerra and Frank Halverson.
Back with second half action here. Take a look at that scoreboard, 28-7. Mustangs on top in the first round of the CIF playoffs here at Argonaut tonight against the Hughson Huskies. The third quarter of the game of the week is being proudly brought to you by the American Legion Amador Post 108. Proud to be involved in our community. The local Legion Post is directly involved in American Legion baseball, boys and girls state, national scholarships for high school students, first aid training for local students, scouting programs for both boys and girls, patriotic holiday observances, and of course, the American Legion Amador Ambulance Service for all of Amador County and parts of Calaveras County. The American Legion Amador Post 108, veterans still serving America.
Well, you know, that was a very clean first half by the Mustangs. You know, we talked about all the penalties. They kept shooting themselves in the foot last week. Not a single penalty on the Mustangs. Matter of fact, there was only one penalty in the game. It was a holding penalty against Hughson. But other than that, it's been a very clean football game. And other than some missed tackles on the first few possessions of Hughson by the Argonaut defense, coaches have to be very happy.
Merriman up to the 36, 37-yard line where the Mustangs take control of the ball. They deferred on that coin flip, and they wind up with the ball first off in the second half here.
Well, that's typical for Coach Davis. He loves to defer. He likes putting the game in the hands of the defense. And as we said, coming into this game, the defense has given up less than 80 points all year long. I think 85 was the total, but if you remember right, there was that interception return that was not given up by the defense against who was it here?
Whoa!
We just talked about penalties, and Hughson just jumped offside, so it's going to be Argonaut 1st and 5. So they're going to move the chains 5 yards.
Everybody's headlights are on. They're heating up their cars, and they're going to stop the game until the lights go down on the hill.
So here we go. They're still looking. Get those headlights off on the east end of the field, and it looks like the official. Oh, they're going to go ahead and play it now.
They're going to let it play. Okay, 1st and 5.
Toss to King. Oh, nice job on sealing that side.
One block, and the guy came up on the other side and got him, but he was just about set free there.
Real nice job by the right side of the line, swinging that gate and just sealed off the Hughson defense. Nice gain by King that'll move the chains.
Merriman comes up limping on that
play. Yeah, he
play.
grabbed his ankle a little bit when he went down there, and they're going to take him out right now.
Deason's going to come in to replace him. Let's see what happens here.
Ankle has not been the issue with him. He twisted that a little bit on the block. He came down a little bit funny on that.
All right, 1st down.
Toss to Patrick.
Whoa!
Oh, nice job by number 9, getting penetration there and sacking him down to the 49-yard line for a loss on the play.
Dalton Taylor shot through there. Loss of about 2 makes it second and 12.
Loss of 2 on the play brings up a 2nd down and 12.
Did Merriman go back in, Frank?
No, they're over here maybe taping up that ankle a little bit. Deason is in right now at the tailback position.
He's standing up, so.
Inside handoff to King.
Had him by the shirt, number 75, and that was Jimmy Gonzalez. And,
well, brought down by number 22 there, but Gonzalez slowed him down.
So it brings up a 3rd and a long 12.
Well, Merriman's got his helmet back on. We might have even lost 1 on that. Looks like 3rd and 13,
yeah, maybe. 28-7 here, just the beginning of the 3rd quarter. CIF playoffs start tonight. Whoa.
That's going to be against the Mustangs, going to move them back 5 yards. First penalty against Argonaut tonight. Third penalty of the ball game. Merriman's coming back in.
Long yardage here for the Mustangs. Brock Hayes to pass.
Oh, sack.
Man, had plenty of time and he came out of nowhere. That's Openshaw.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time. He brought the ball up and all of a sudden he had big number 68 right in his face.
6'6". He is kind of tall.
So Argonaut's going to go 3 and out. Pineda back to punt. Boy, not very deep.
Boy, they need some guys in here to get going on the punt team.
There's a flag.
Don't know what it's going to be.
Fair catch call. Oh, no, then he let it bounce. Good Argonaut roll. Let's see what the flag's about.
Drops dead on the 15. Let's see where that flag came from.
Let's see. I did not see what happened there. Officials getting together to confer. It's going to be against Argonaut. I think they're going to make him re-kick. Yeah, false start on Argonaut, so we're going to back it up 5, and they're going to kick it again. Just when I said they hadn't had a penalty.
3 this already, I think. 2 or 3.
Well, 2 against the Mustangs. Both false start penalties. Total 4-2 on both sides. Hughson early in the half had a holding penalty and then an offsides. And Argonaut with 2 false starts on this possession. So Pineda to kick it again. End over end.
That was a fair catch. Okay, I was going to say it looked like it was a fair catch. 22 downs it on about the 29, where it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Huskies.
28-7. One thing that Argonaut does when they get a lead like this is, you know, their offense is designed to keep that clock moving, and so you eliminate the possessions of the opponent. And right now, up by 3 touchdowns, Hughson needs to be thinking of that a little bit because, you know, counting the number of possessions that they might have the rest of the game, they need to really start taking advantage.
Keeper.
Quarterback keeper, nice job on the tackle right there. Number 58, is that Aravello? Number 58.
Yeah, 58 is Aravello.
So Curley wanted to keep that one himself. We did not see him carry the ball too much. You know, this game started, and I think the first 6, 7, 8 plays all went to Duran.
Gain of about a half a yard on that play, so it brings up 2nd and 9.
Curley under center this time in that I formation. Give to the first man through and nothing going on. Aravello was there again along with number 87. I believe that's Anderson. Just absolutely nothing going on there. A loss on the play.
Stopped by number 87, Nick Anderson. Loss of 3 on the play.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 11.
A long 11.
A long 11, according to
long 11.
Stadium announcer Randy Bittner.
He's in his element tonight here, Frank. I mean, he's doing everything.
You know, he was feeling a little frisky a couple weeks ago when we were here.
What's going on?
So Curley back to pass. Throws high, incomplete.
Pineda went up with him, no pass interference, and it's going to be 4th and long. They're going to have to punt it. Merriman deep along with King. Mustangs might get the ball in pretty good field position here. So far, the punter, who is the quarterback, hasn't had a good punt yet. He had a Shankaroonie.
Shankarooski the last time
that's it.
that he went up to kick. So
he gets another one here.
low snap. He picked it up on a hop.
And that's almost a Shankarooski going out of bounds on the 45-yard line.
Yeah, not very much of, only about a 16-yard gain by Hughson on that. Oh, it actually looks like it went out of bounds before that. They're going to spot it. Looks like on the 47. So good field position for the Mustangs here. 28-7, 7:20 left in the third quarter. Merriman back in the tailback position. Pineda on this side on the wing. Straight ahead to Merriman. Trying to get around the right side. Nothing going on there. He's still fighting for yards, and he's being hit and going to be brought down for a loss of about 3 on the play.
Colton Merriman, the ball carrier.
Pineda trying to make that block around this side, and Hughson was having nothing of it, and they just had a lot of pursuit there. Merriman got hit, and he kept fighting and fighting, but it's going to be a loss of about 3 yards in the play.
2nd and 13.
Inside handoff to Caleb Patrick. He's got some running room.
Gets close to that first down marker. It's going to be 3rd down, and I'd say maybe 3 or 4.
That time the Mustangs spread King out in the slot, and they put him in motion and gave an inside handoff to Patrick. Nice gain of about 9 yards on the play. Be 3rd and 3. Hayes is going to keep it himself.
Nothing there. Frank's going to bring up a 4th down.
Yeah, made it right to the 45-yard line. Looks like it's going to be 4th and 2.
So now what do you do?
They're going to go for it.
Would you please turn off the headlights on the end zone?
Up by 3 touch. Nope, now they're going to punt it. Change their mind.
At the 45-yard line where it'll be 4th down and 2.
They're going to play a little field position game right now. Up by 3 scores. Going to put Hughson offense has not done anything here since those first 2 drives. And so Coach Davis decides to play a little field position here and put the defense back on the field.
High end over end. Fair catch. Oh, no, wait.
Well, he didn't really throw it up. It was kind of a tweener there, but I'm going to tell you what, they're down to the 5-yard line. That's exactly what Argonaut wanted to do here. They wanted to split the field a little bit on them, trade field position. They get a 3 and out. Now they get the ball inside the 50-yard line, and that's exactly what Coach Davis wanted to do. Nice punt by Pineda.
That was excellent. High. Allowed everybody to get under it, and I would have called a fair catch on that one if I was a referee, but they didn't see it like I saw it.
Looks like they're going to start about the 7-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10. And like I said, other than the first couple drives that Hughson had, the Argonaut defense has done a much better job of tackling. They were missing some tackles, not wrapping up. Duran straight ahead got nothing there.
Nothing there.
And all of a sudden that line is starting to dominate on the inside there, and they are getting no push at all from Hughson. Now, one of the things to remember, and we've talked about this a lot, Hughson, if you look over on the sidelines, you don't know how many people they brought up from the JV team, but not a very deep squad, so they have a lot of guys that are playing both ways. And this big Argonaut line will wear you out, and as the game goes on, the line becomes more dominant.
Split receiver on both sides of the ball here. Motion back to the other side of the field. He's going to get the ball, number 11. Get him down.
All the way up to the 21-yard line before he knocked out. That's going to move the chains, 1st down.
Curley.
Taken down by number 33.
Curley showing a little speed there, getting around that side.
Good enough for a 1st down at the 21-yard line.
So you're going to move the chains up to about the 21, where Hughson will have it 1st and 10. Oh, nice job by the defense reading that. They tried to do a little misdirection there with number 11, the same. That's not Curley. They keep calling his number. That was number 11.
Well, 11 is Curley.
But he's not a quarterback.
No.
So they've changed up a little bit here.
Aravello again in on that stop. Let's see where Curley lines up.
Because Curley was out wide in the last play and went in motion, and they gave it to him going around that side. The same thing, he was on the opposite side, and Curley's out this side. They've changed quarterbacks. No, Curley's at quarterback right now.
Yep. 2nd and 12.
Give to Duran. Oh, he squirted through there. Boy, there were a lot of Mustangs in there, but he's got enough for the first down. All the way up to the 35-yard line. Argonaut looked like they had that play stopped, Jim. And
so first down, the ball sits on the 35.
So Hughson able to move the chains again.
3:10 left in the third quarter. If you're just joining us, 28-7, Mustangs on top.
All of a sudden, I feel the temperature dropping.
Yep. Little
second
inside
man through.
handoff, yeah.
Number 33, tackled by number 48.
33 is Vincent. 48 got him. That's Zach Velasquez.
Velasquez and Borderding also in on that tackle.
So it's going to bring up a second down and a long 6, short 7. See what they come up with here.
Second down and 7 from the 37-yard line.
See, Curley was in motion that time. He was not a quarterback. Number 7 was the quarterback that time, and they put Curley out to the right, sent him in motion, faked to him, and gave it to Duran.
Well, that might be Genzoli. He's the only other quarterback listed
Well, it was
here,
number 7.
But Genzoli is number 10. So
well, no, it was number 7.
Okay, we don't have a 7 on the program.
That might have been somebody brought up from the sophomore team. They were telling me earlier when I was talking that the quarterback for the JV team was a pretty good player. We printed this off of Max Preps and probably wasn't an accurate roster. So Curley back at quarterback on a keeper. Little quarterback draw that time, and he's got some room to run.
Oh, he ran into his own man, Frank. Still on his feet.
Well, Tyler Love had a shot at him, and he got spun around, wasn't able to make the tackle, and Curley kicked it out to the right side for a big gain.
Well, stopped by Ryan King.
King finally knocked him out of bounds, but after he got all the way up to the 28-yard line.
It'll be first down for the Huskies.
Hughson's got the ball moving, but like I talked about, you know, the time of possession and the amount of time it takes for both these offenses to run what they like to do. We're down to a minute 34 left in the third quarter, and it's still a 3-touchdown deficit for Hughson. Going to give to him that time. He's going to pass it.
Wide open, number 8 in the end zone. Got it.
Caught. Touchdown. Nope, just stopped short. Boy, that little play, that's something obviously the Argonaut have seen on film. They put Curley out to this side, gave it to Curley on an inside handoff as they set him into motion, and his receiver was wide open behind the Argonaut defense and took it all the way down.
So the ball's on the 1, it looks like.
Boy, it's inside the 1. It's almost on the goal line. So number 7 still at quarterback. Curley is split out here to the left. Straight ahead handoff to Duran. Hit, stop short.
I don't think so.
So Hughson mixing it up a little bit, bringing in number 7. We do not have a name. So starting for the JVs, from what I understand.
Led by Anthony Chancellor.
Mixing it up a little bit here, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
He gained about a half a foot, so it's that much closer to that goal line.
Well, it's just resting outside the goal line here. I formation, Duran's going to get it. Nope, quarterback keeper touchdown.
He's in. Or he should be in.
Well, it sure looked like he was in to me. They have not signaled yet. Yep, there it is, touchdown. Okay, nice drive by Hughson. time-consuming. 21 seconds left in the third quarter, but they bring it into 28-13.
All right, ready for the PAT. Number 6 is Alan Fisher going to do the attempted PAT here.
Alan Fisher on to attempt the extra point.
Whoa. Up and looks good. That brings the score right now, 28 Mustangs, 14 for the Huskies. A reminder, Jackson Tire Service, your tire headquarters since 1973, and technology is constantly updated with Goodyear tires reflecting the cutting edge in the industry. Drive with assurance on Triple Tread, Comfort Tread, and Fuel Max tires. 2 locations to serve you. The community-minded Bavaro family and its staff invites you to the Jackson Tire in Jackson and Jackson Tire in Pine Grove. For Goodyear, brand name tires and the highest quality service, see the great folks, Jackson Tire. 21 seconds left in the third.
Well, nice job by Hughson right there. They needed to get something done. They just continue to move the chains. Boom, 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 move it down the field after 2 3-and-outs in this half by Argonaut. Argonaut needs to get this. They need to move the chains a little bit. They can sew this game up. They're still ahead by 2 touchdowns, in control of this game. But they need to move the chains a couple times here and let some clock run down. King and Merriman back for the Mustangs.
I'd love to see a bust play here, you know, get 50, 60 yards.
Well, of course you would.
It'd be fun. Fire them up again. King.
No, it's Merriman got it on the hop.
Nowhere to go.
Just couldn't get any momentum there.
So the Mustangs take over with 14 ticks on the clock over here. Reminder, the third quarter of the game of the week brought to you by American Legion Post 108. Proud to be involved in our community. Local Legion Post is directly involved in a lot of activities, including Legion Baseball, Boys and Girls State, scouting programs, and of course the American Legion Ambulance Service, serving all of Amador and Calaveras counties. American Legion, Amador Post 108. It's veterans still serving America.
I believe this is the worst field position that the Mustangs have started with tonight. Inside handoff to Caleb Patrick. Gained maybe 1, 2, call it 2, 2nd and 8.
And that's the end of the third quarter. We're going to be back with fourth quarter action with the score 28-14, Mustangs on top here at Argonaut tonight in the CIF section playoffs. Stay tuned, we're coming back.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.